Sunshine's Corner, being brought to you by Quint and Richie Studer.
And welcome into the hottest spot in town. It is Sunshine's Corner. And today being Thursday, get this, it is cold on the outside and it's the first day of what? Summer. Groundhog made a mistake. It has been hot, cold, ever since he said it was going to be 6 weeks of cold weather. But you know what? Don't worry, because we got some heat for you today. I always talk to you that we talk to the young people, but we don't get the opportunity to have them talk to us. We want to listen. We want to find out what's in their hearts, what's in their minds. And that's what we're doing, because it's spring break. I know that they can do this today and be in with us. And I've got 4 young ladies right here that's with me. Look at India. She's smiling big now, y'all. She's smiling real big. But these young ladies right here, I'm going to start from my far right so we can get a beautiful introduction so we can see how unnervous they are. Hi, India.
Hi.
Okay, tell us about India, your school, what you do, the grades you're in, all of that.
My name is India. I go to West Florida High School and I'm in the 11th grade. I'm a cheerleader. I am in the National Technical Honor Society. I'm in the Sports Medicine Academy, and I'm on part of the Pensacola Red Diamonds, Rules and Pros for Girls, and Delta Gyms.
Oh, wow. She said something for medicine. Okay. My stomach hurts. Now we're coming. Now this one right, she's not afraid to talk. You're not either, India. You're getting there. I'm going to break that ice with you, okay?
Yes,
Hi, y'all. I'm Serenity. I also attend the West Florida High School of Dance Technology. I am in the 11th grade. I dance with Soulful Movement, Dance Incorporated. I am a cheerleader. I am also in National Technical Honor Society, and I am in pre-nursing as my academy at school. And I am one of the beautiful Red Diamonds.
Oh my God! Listen to them. This is what I love. Confidence.
Hi, my name is Shauniyah. I attend Pine Forest High School. I'm a senior. I'm the part of the Pensacola Red Diamonds, the head captain, and I also in junior RTC at Pine Forest High School.
Wonderful. You know, I love the fact that you all have multiple titles. That's a good thing. It's on you now.
Good morning. I'm Saniah Avehart. I am a cheerleader at West Florida High School. I'm in the 11th grade. I'm also in HOSA, NTHS, National Technical Honor Society, National Honor Society, and I'm also in the Pensacola Red Diamonds.
Now, if Tabitha don't have y'all trained, I am with the Red Diamonds. I am with this. I got that Red Diamond. And I came that close to putting on red this morning. I was. And I said, no, I had on red, done that, better not do it, because I knew it was going to be red today. You know, I had that mental telepathy. I picked up on that because her name is Tabitha. And, you know, I know that's what she's going to do. But look, I love the fact, I wanted to hear from you guys. You know, you see how things are happening now. You see how with the younger people, some things, how it's going in the world today. We got to be real. And that's what I want to do, because I want to talk to you guys. You all have your stuff together. You're working toward a goal. You're young, you're beautiful, you're out doing things, but yet you're focused. How is it that you maintain that with the pressures, I'm sure the peer pressure that you deal with on a daily basis, that you keep it the way you got it? Somebody tell me how you do it. Tell me what does it take?
Discipline. That's really it. And my girls, when I be on my behind, she helped me stay focused, and I help her stay focused. It's a sisterhood.
Yeah, we have each other.
Yeah, and that sisterhood is what help us stay focused.
I love that, the sisterhood. What about you, India?
My sisterhood as well, but having a relationship with God.
With who?
With God.
Come on now. That's what I'm talking about. Chills went through me then. I mean, but the fact that it is, you're so young. And I know that, you know, I was about your age a couple of days ago. And, you know, I was there.
Yeah.
She said a couple of days. But what I'm saying is, though, with you, the peer pressure, do you get that? Do you have that? Is the sisterhood keeping you from that? I mean, from the bad parts of it?
I would say if you have a great support friend group, you shouldn't have peer pressure. Just have a great support friend group that always keep you going. and things like that to push you to be a better person.
Oh, really? I mean, in school, I mean, every single day, and you got a lot of people around you. The boys are there, the girls are there, and you know, like, okay, just because I don't have a boyfriend or all this, do you go through stuff like that? I know I
mean,
did.
it's there, but like how they always say, like the people around you should be the people, like y'all should all kind of think the same.
Right.
So when we go out and we see the other group of people doing this, we all kind of already got that mindset. That's not for us. We represented somebody when we go out. We represented Miss Tab and our team. So when we go out, we don't fool with that. We don't care what everybody else got going on. So therefore, as a sisterhood, we already think alike. We already on the same type of time. So it's like the temptation is there, but it don't faze us. And
also, you should believe in yourself and know who you are as a person.
Oh,
don't get pressured by nobody else.
Yes.
So.
And, but that is so, I mean, what you're saying is what I want to hear, because, you know, sometimes, and with the fact that you can differentiate between what's, you know, should be and should not be, I think some people don't have self-esteem. A lot of young girls don't have self-esteem, and you know, but that's that confidence within yourself. And with this sisterhood that you all have, I think that you all have created something with balance to be able to support each other, because it's coming at you, but you got to know how to walk away from it.
yes.
And with the fact that you say you're in, I saw those things, NOAH, and I said, what is this? She just gave me those letters, right? Those acronyms. I mean, I said, I want to hear what it is, so give me the whole word of it. You said that you're in
I'm in sports medicine.
sports medicine.
Yes, ma'am.
Is that hard?
It's not hard.
Wow. She makes me feel like. No, but I mean, but why did you choose that?
So I'm always around sports and growing up, like being the football coach's daughter, and then I had cousins in gymnastics and other sports. Like, I just wanted to know more about it and also help with the injuries, but also it's also put me on the track to become a doctor. I always want to be with sports medicine. I want to be an obstetrician and gynecologist, so it's put me on a medical track, but also allowed me to explore the other specialties.
Oh, wonderful. Now let me ask you something. When I brought up the fact about when I see some kids and I can look at them until I can hear the conversation, I know that there's low self-esteem there. When it feels like I gotta be in the in crowd, I gotta make sure that I'm more focused on what I look like than what I'm really producing. I'm more focused on my attire than what I'm trying to achieve at this level in my life. Things like that. Have you had people to do that? Talk to me about it. Miss Avehart.
Have we had people to do?
I mean, when you see people like that, if you see girls or boys that they try to live this thing that, I can't do it unless I have, I got to be sharp, I got to be this, and it's not the clothing. You're trying to be, what is that word I'm trying
to be somebody that they're not. Like,
exactly.
They're trying to live a fake personality, like.
Right. I mean, so do you try to help people when you see them like that, to talk to them?
Yes, I always try to be nice to people. I always try to lift people up, because I know I would want other people to do that for me too.
Okay. So what kind of words you use to help them out?
You're pretty, you're beautiful, you're smart.
Good job. And beauty is in within. It's all coming from within. You got to believe in yourself. But I think, see, ladies and gentlemen, this is why I want to hear from younger people that's going, and this is the age, because this is that age, when they are, you're just about to step into another part of life. You're about to make a huge decision that's going to affect you for the rest of your life. You want to be sports medicine. You want to be a nurse. Didn't I hear that right?
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, you said you wanted to be
military.
Come on, girl.
I'm in sports medicine as well. I want to be a physical therapist.
Really? But you all got this already laid out. Do you have your colleges already ready, what you want to go to? Have you started it? I'm sure.
Yes,
There you go. What would you like to attend?
I'm torn between Tennessee State, Texas Southern, and University of Florida.
Oh, really? You got to try Alabama State. Okay, go ahead.
I'm torn between Kennesaw State and FAMU.
All right.
I was doing Tuskegee, FAMU, Southern, but I switched. I'm going to military first, then college. So.
There you go. I can feel you.
Yes.
Let me take care of it.
Right.
You feel me?
FSU and FAMU.
Okay. Wonderful. But I see this, and I mean, Tabitha, I wish I could get you in over here. I mean, because, they're looking to you right now. Everything, their fingers go toward you. Because I think that's a good role model for you. For she is, everybody, Tabitha Thompson Fields, who is well known in the community. She does a lot. She's an educator. She works with Jacqueline Harris Preparatory Academy. She is a Delta. She will get there the hand go. No, but she takes a lot of time to pour into you so that you can be that positive person that can succeed. Because she is a successful woman herself. I think when I met her, she went back to school. She was doing it in something with a camera. I mean, she went back, she came out, she was recording me everywhere. Remember when we did the walk and you were recording all of that. Then she went on, the next thing she said, oh, no, I got my master's now. Oh, I got my this. I guess she's gonna work on a PhD next. But no, the fact of it is you got somebody around. You said something that was positive. When you see things, when your thought process, and I'm gonna go a little bit deeper, you see how kids losing it today. When I say losing it, I believe that's self-esteem. I think that's a deeper hurt that's on the inside that causes them to let things go like that. You read about what's happening in schools and how things are. With that and the fact that you have a sisterhood, a group of girls that's working towards something positive, and you see these kind of things and you're being an example to others, how is it that you can truly, 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 at that age when there's so many things coming at you that you want to try, but you don't? What mostly holds you back? Knowing the result.
The consequences.
It's not just you that it's affecting the people around you. Like, you got younger siblings, older siblings, younger cousins. Like, you got to think about, if you do it, will it affect your parents? How would your parents feel? How would your grandparents feel? How would you feel? In the long run, like, get older, how would you look back on that certain time of your life and be like, wow, I really did that? And it could mess up your future and your future potential, because you never know what's coming next. You could block your own blessings or what God has for you if you go and try this, that, and the third. And it's also, you got to think about, the enemy could be trying to attack you from different ways and different people, so you just got to keep focused.
How old did you say you were?
16.
Come on, girl. I mean, but no, I hear that because you came then, but you came from three directions. You got, knowing within yourself, knowing the power that you have on the inside of you, and the power of the enemy that's trying to destroy you. And that is such a strong word that you're saying right there. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the things that we got to do. And here where I'm going. We always have these things that, okay, we got to go out, we're going to talk about the kids. We're going to do it. We don't want to dictate to them. We want to hear what they are experiencing so that then we can hear where they are. And I think we can come up with a better result that way than always saying, well, we're going to do it this way. No, let's talk to the people that are experiencing it. Then that way we can make it, I think, change. Better that way. Somebody want to ask you something on the phone. Can you believe that? Let's see who this is. Somebody's catching us early.
Okay.
Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning, Sunshine.
Hi.
This is Ardelia.
Hey, darling.
I am so happy you're doing this show because you are definitely enlightening me.
Thank you. Look at them smiling. Look how they're smiling.
I thought all they did was just sing.
Say it again.
Dance and sing. That's what I thought. I mean, but you are definitely enlightening me.
And I tell you, what you're saying now, Ardelia, is the fact that, and when I say this, just like you had a perception that you thought that all they did was get out there and roll it, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot, drop it like it's hot. But they don't do that, and Tab about to jump out that chair over there. But the fact, see what I tell you, this is what we're saying, we got to listen to our youth. And I think it's going to help us out.
It really does. I mean, my granddaughter, I have a 15-year-old granddaughter, and that's what she does. And that's all I see is shaking and stomping and shaking. That's what they call it, stomp and shake.
Well, we got a group in here. We got a group in here today that's even got their lives planned out ahead. They got the college already wrapped up. And they're young.
That's what I mean by it. You can't judge a book by the cover.
Got to read into it.
That's right. You got to read it. And I am so happy you're doing this show, because I didn't want. I mean, I see them, but I just say, oh well, that's just what they do. But but it's more to them than that. It really is.
Yes, it is. And I tell you, they're smiling. They are really appreciative of what you're saying.
I am glad you did this show because my light is turned all the way on. And tell Tab, I said, hey.
She's over there. She want to jump on her so bad. She's been jumping in the corner. Oh, dear you.
All
right.
Well,
Thank you,
thank
sweetheart.
You for enlightening me.
All right. Thank you, sweetheart. Have a great day.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Everybody, now, if you want to be a part of this conversation, you can do that as well. 850-432-7768. You can call or text. And we'll be back with more, talking with young ladies that are in school, dealing with the pressures of life, but yet making the right choice right here on Sunshine's Corner.
Good day, Pensacola. Welcome to a new segment on health and wellness sponsored by Baptist Healthcare in partnership with Sunshine's Corner. Every first Wednesday of the month during Sunshine's telecast, we're going to be bringing you information about health and wellness and ways to make sure we're improving the quality of your health care here in Pensacola. After all, we want to ensure that you're going to the right place at the right time and for the right reason, and that you don't feel alone. Can't wait to see you.
Do you have a house that you want to turn into cash? I'm Mike with Mullet Man Buys Houses from Pensacola, Florida. Maybe you inherited a house, are facing foreclosure, have tenant issues, or the house is in general disrepair. I buy houses cash, in as-is condition, and close in as little as 3 weeks. I can provide you a competitive offer the same day I walk through your house. With Mullet Man Buys Houses, you can find the easy solution to put cash in your hand as quickly as possible.
Many who consider facial plastic surgery are concerned their results will look unnatural. But with over 20 years of serving the Pensacola community, his thousands of satisfied patients have made Dr. Derek Jones a trusted reconstructive and facial plastic surgeon known for industry-leading results that look natural. Call 850-484-FACE to schedule a consultation at one of our locations in Pensacola and Gulf Breeze.
I'm Dr. Derek Jones. Trust your face to a facial plastic surgeon.
At Pensacola Habitat for Humanity, we believe every child should have a safe place to grow. That's why we work with you and the community to build not just a house, but a home.
She worked very hard to get this house. I really appreciate that because, if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here right now.
When you help build a home, you build a future. Pensacola Habitat for Humanity.
And welcome back to the hottest spot in town. This is Sunshine's Corner. On this Thursday edition, the first day of spring, and I'm cold. But listen, you guys, I am so amazed at the fact that how you have things lined up. You're 16 years old. You are
17.
17.
18.
16.
I mean, that age. But the fact that you've got your lives together, I got to go back and revert back to the caller that said that she was really happy to hear that you all are not out there dropping it like it's hot. I mean, I get that from that commercial on TV from Mellow Yellow, drop it like it's hot. That's all I can think of. But you're not doing that because you all do stumps like
yes, ma'am.
The college kids do the stumps.
Stepping.
Stepping.
Yeah, excuse me.
Stepping. Yes, ma'am.
Stepping. You're not stump, boom, boom. You're not.
No, ma'am.
Good job. But you see, because you see, perception, some people may think one thing
right
when it's not. Yes. Now, sometimes when a person sees something from the outside, then they tend to put us all in the same category.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Which we should never do. And the fact that you all are setting yourself above and setting an example, I commend you myself because of the fact I know that it's got to be hard work. And I know that, beautiful young ladies as you are, there are times that you're going to be tested. When I say, I'm not saying that you don't know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. But the fact of it is, I see that you're holding on because you're seniors in high school, you're juniors in high school, and you got that concept together, what you got to do. Because when you step out there into the world, that's going to be your first major step into the rest of your life. And the fact that you all are doing so well and making such great decisions, should I say. I commend you all. Good morning, caller.
Thank you.
Good morning, Sonshine. Good morning to your lovely young ladies that's on the show today. How are y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
Doing pretty good. Sonshine, I wanted to ask your guests, could they talk about maybe some of the volunteer work that they maybe do out in the community? Because I know my good friend, Miss Tabitha Fields, always about community action, and I'm pretty sure that they have some things that they can probably talk about that. And maybe if you have any peers that may want to become part of the organization, if they can talk about it, what would they need to do to maybe start that process and get into maybe being a diamond or being a cheerleader or something like that? And I will let y'all talk about that on the show.
Okay,
thank y'all so much, and y'all have a blessed day.
Oh, bye-bye. Okay, who want to answer that question? What kind of a volunteer work do you do in the community? I want to hear from all of you.
I'll start off.
Okay.
So at West Florida, my academy teacher with pre-nursing, there is a program called CERT, and that's what FEMA is called, Students First Responders. So when there's a storm in the community, they call us, a group of West Florida High School, not cheerleaders, but students in general, and we'll go out and help if they need us to help with FEMA before they get there. So that's something that I do in the community.
Excellent.
And I know with the Pensacola Red Diamonds, we did a kit for young ladies and women's and menstrual kit, and we was passing around to the community.
You said a kit?
Yes, ma'am.
What's in it?
Menstrual things, young lady things, hygiene products.
Oh, good job.
Right, to help the community, that people that are in need or need those items. So that's
good
one
job.
thing.
And then also at West Florida, since I'm in National Technical Honor Society and National Honor Society, we do like beach cleanups and just around the city cleaning up, and we also do like clothing drives and stuff like that.
Beach cleanup. I'll give you my address.
So with the Delta Gyms this past winter, we did a drive for the homeless where we put hygiene products, socks, canned goods, water for them. And then with my organization, with Rubies and Pros for Girls, we made wreaths for Breast Cancer Month and gave them to breast cancer survivors because our founder, her grandmother she had cancer and she passed away due to cancer. So we always give back to cancer survivors and people are going through cancer. And then 1 year for my birthday, I went to the hair store and bought a whole bunch of beanies for people who were going through chemo and cancer so they could feel better and not have as low of a self-esteem.
You said you bought a bunch of what?
Beanies and head covers.
Oh, wow.
Yes, ma'am.
That is so great. You all are doing such wonderful things in the community. Do you see what I'm saying? They're not out there just out there. They're really making a difference. Now, when you decided, before you met Miss Fields, excuse me, Tab, and before you got into diamonds, what were you doing? What were your focuses then?
Honestly, I wasn't really doing anything.
Really?
I'm so happy that I found this team because without this, I would have experienced half the stuff that we do now. Like half of the stuff.
Oh, look at the joy on her face.
Yes, but I joined while I was in 6th grade. So before then, I wasn't doing nothing. And I don't play sports. I'm not an athlete. So this is my thing for me. I'm
Did
glad
you say
I
you joined when you were in the 6th grade?
Yes, ma'am.
So you guys are really, you got longevity.
Yes, ma'am.
How long you been?
I've been doing it since my 7th grade year. And before my brother he was in the Mega Lighters, and the relationship Miss Tab had with my aunt, that growth, that network, and that connection for me to become a Red Diamond. So
excellent. India?
I joined around the 4th and the 5th grade, but before then I was a part of Rubies and Pros for Girls Incorporated, and I became a part of them in 3rd grade, and I was with that sisterhood, and then I knew Miss Aisha, Miss Tab, and then that also helped me want to try out because when I got to middle school, I was doing Delta Academy, so it just made me want to join a sisterhood and meet a lot of new people, and I really appreciate that, and I'm blessed to have the opportunity to do that.
Oh, wow. Now, when you're going through this process of being initiated or taking that step to, you have to do your audition?
Yes,
we have tryouts.
Okay, that. Okay. Were you nervous?
Yes.
The expression on her face, she said, yes. But look at what you did, though. But you know what I'm listening at you because I wanted to hear what you were doing before. Nobody said they were out there doing, I wasn't doing anything. I was just chilling. But the fact of it is you didn't run to the wrong area.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? And I love the fact that how you already see the decisions that you make will have a lasting result in your life for the things that you choose to do. And I hear sisterhood a lot. Sisterhood. I mean, so is it possible that maybe even after you graduate and go to the military, go off to college, and keep this sisterhood together? Because I see that you're going in different directions.
Yes, definitely.
No, but you got to keep this, because if you all been together all of this time, that says something within itself. What would you say to young girls right now? I want to hear from, and now if you had to advise a young lady that's going through peer pressure, a young lady, somebody's trying to get her to do drugs, what would you say to her?
I would say turn the other way, because it could have long-term effects on your life. Like, you could be grown and then you have these ongoing health problems or ongoing problems with not being able to get a job. Nobody's wanting to hire you. Nobody's wanting to help you because you done took this certain route that wasn't a route you had to take. You wanted to take it, or you just did it because somebody said, oh yeah, let's try this, when you could have did other outlets. There's other things in the community that you could have done besides doing drugs. There's so many outlets out there that are free to you, that you can meet people at school, your teachers, your counselors can help you get places, but you just chose to go with the pressure of your peers, and it just can literally ruin your life from the future to now in many aspects, more than one.
Great. When you say you hear, and I'm going to be transparent with it, because I think that the more we talk about things, the better. You hear about fentanyl. You've heard about that deadly drug.
Yes,
and how it is in everything.
Yes.
And the fact that you guys are clean, and that you are spreading the word of cleanliness. And from what I understand, in the schools today, it's there.
Believe it or not.
It's there?
Yeah.
yes, ma'am.
Vaping. I talked to a doctor. He said that vaping is taking over. It is, you know, because when you vape and want to do this, there's something stronger that's going in the vaping, because you may smell peaches, but there's some peaches and herbs in there. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
I see the frowns on your faces. But with those kind of things that you're around every day in school, that's got to be a hard task, and it's going to take more than just a sisterhood. How do you just keep yourself, you know how some, oh, you my friend? You gonna try it? Come on, just be my friend.
That's another thing.
Is that it?
I'm cool on that.
I try to stay true to myself. I know what's wrong and what's right, and a lot of people, they think that, oh, I need to do this with them just so they can think that I'm cool, and so I can stay like, and so I can keep hanging with them and all that.
I would say know your worth. Know who you are as a person.
You got my words right there, baby girl. Know who you are.
Yes, you like I'm pretty sure a lot of us, we in high school, teens, we hang around people that do those things.
But of course.
But you have to know who you are. If you know the route that you want to take and the opportunities that you have, do not do that. You know who you are. And if they keep on pressuring you, then remove them. Because they're not good for you.
They're not your friend
That's
at all.
not a friend at all.
It's not.
Because if they want you to pull you down that road.
Exactly.
And you see how easy it is, it would take your life.
Right.
And when you say, yes, it's in school, how do they, you don't do it, but if it's there, they're not afraid they're going to get caught.
Some kids don't care.
Some people just don't care.
They just don't care about their life. They don't care about education. They just want to do things like that.
And I more so think that it's more so of like a structured thing. Like, it starts from somewhere. It had to start from either home or somebody that they're around that influenced them to do it. So it's like, I've heard stories of many other people that's also in our age group who have went down that route and have been able to have a mentor or someone to talk to, or girls like us around them, and have been able to flip that switch and get back on track.
We want to talk about that because that's where I want to go. You're going deep like I want to go. But look, this is what we're talking. I'm sorry, hit my mic. We're talking with young ladies that are experiencing the things that we hear about, that you are overcoming. You're not being subdued to all of these things that are there and being put on you every day. I want to hear from you. Let's give these young ladies their flowers. Let's let them know just how proud we are of them, that they are taking the right road. They're taking the right steps so that they can be our better tomorrow. Because believe it or not, girls, you all are our future. You are our future. We'll talk about it more when we come back right here on Sunshine's Corner.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Ask the Messick Insurance Agency in Pensacola if auto owners make sense for you.
Keep going, more. No, stop!
There are many reasons someone may need in-home care, whether it may be respite care, them recovering from surgery, or having a chronic condition. Having someone dedicated and reliable is imperative. Supplemental Support Care Services was created to provide to those who are in need with quality care that they deserve in the home. Taking it a step further, our main goal is to ensure that Supplemental Support Care Services is where the love and care is top priority.
I'm Emily Echeverria, Marketing Communications Director for Council on Aging of West Florida and the host of Coming of Age. Watch our show to find out what we're doing for our seniors and their families and hear from area experts and local business owners about their programs and services. Want to help? Find out how you can work with us to bring a better future to our seniors. Watch Coming of Age, 3:30 p.m. Wednesdays, only on Blab TV.
Early in life, Tony found a love for craftsmanship through building furniture. Growing up in cabinet shops, he was drawn towards custom cabinetry, designing, and creating new and functional spaces. And to be able to share that passion with his clients, helping them turn their ideas into something special, making sure you get more for your investment.
Every kitchen and bath starts with your unique vision. I just bring it to life.
Master-built cabinets, beautifully handcrafted and customer designed.
And welcome back to the hottest spot in town with the best conversation ever, because I'm learning so much by speaking with these young ladies here personally myself. And I want to do this and have an open invitation when they get out of game for the breaks. I don't know how the breaks work now, but I want to invite them back because I want to hear more of what's going on in the schools so that we can be the people that will listen and go in, that way we can help. Now, we were talking about choices, young people having to raise themselves. Talk about that, what you were saying.
So what I was saying was that everyone who has who's doing a bad decision, they're doing it because of something. They're doing it because of something that they're lacking. I feel, this is my opinion. So I feel as if that the boys and girls who are in our community and who are in our schools, they're making these bad decisions, are doing these things like vaping and those other things that they don't need to be doing because of they're trying to fill a void that they're missing, whether it's at home or whether they don't have anyone to talk to or whether they're doing everything by themselves, like having to take care of their brothers and sisters, having to feed their family, those things. In school, while trying to manage school at the same time. So that can draw weight on them, and that's what causes them or could cause them to do those things on the other side to help manage the things that they have going on.
Do you think some of the things that they see at home is what they're mimicking out when they're out?
Absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Some people are raised or just come up like that in the world, or just raised up like that because their parents do it. So that's all they know. They don't really care about going to school every day, attendance, doing their work. They just want to make fast money, I should say.
Yes.
Bad money.
Bad money.
Fast money, bad money.
Anything fast like that is bad.
To help their siblings or themselves.
Oh my goodness. Now you said that there were some people that you had experienced that they had gotten in, making a bad decision, but came back, to God be all the glory, and got themselves together. Let's talk about that.
So I am, like I said, I'm a part of Soulful Movement Dance Incorporated. So with that organization, just like the Red Diamonds, we bring in whoever. So, but with that, since that is more on the religious side of it, we try to bring people in, and we have this system called the prayer calls. So the prayer calls are where people are able to anonymously call and tell us, what they've been through. And then after they tell us, what they've been through, we're able to reach out to them if they want us to. And they tell us, what they're going through. And then we have prayers, and we talk to them, and we try to mentor them and tell them, okay, you're doing this, but you don't have to. We can do this to help get you out of that. And with that process, it's been so much easier with, having them have someone to talk to, and a village, it takes a village. So we've been having them, have that support system to come out of those bad decisions that they're making.
Absolutely. Go on. Preach, sister. But listen, with you all, you're very pretty young ladies.
Thank you.
Thank
And
you.
I know that those young boys be looking at you. And do you get pressure from them? Yeah.
Yeah, but they can stay where they at.
Oh,
Yeah.
hello.
Yeah.
There you go.
Exactly.
I mean, I love to hear that because I can imagine, you know how sometimes people feel like they have to have that person to validate them?
Right.
They're lacking something. They're lacking that personal, that self-awareness and that self-esteem that they don't need nobody else to fulfill that void. They can be, they don't need nobody to tell them they're beautiful. They don't need no one to tell them that you're worthy. They can tell themselves that.
Come on, girl. I mean, but no, I love to hear this from young people because of the fact that I think that you have your heads on right, and the fact that you're 16, 17 years old, you already got your colleges lined up. You already, you're out in the community doing community work. You're not worried about a boy. I mean, that'll come in time. I always say get that education first, and then that'll come along next, and then you can set your careers high. With the fact that, do you all, when you step out into these different areas in life, do you plan to even incorporate things like this as you go, because you know it benefited you, that can help somebody else in another community when you go to the area you're going in, the school that you're going to?
Yes.
Because I think when you see things that work, mimic that instead of mimicking the other. You feel me?
Yes.
Your grade point average, I want to talk about that. I hear you all have some great grades. She went to granted hard there. Come on, Miss Avehart. Tell me about your grades. What's your best subject? What's your worst subject?
My best subject right now, believe it or not, is math, but I have a really good math teacher, so I'm doing really good in math this year, and my grade point average is a 3.6 right now.
Get up. He said, wow. I mean, and your best is math?
Yes.
Give me my calculator. I'm very transparent. What about you, beautiful?
I'll also say the same thing. I've always been good at math. In 8th grade, I took high school math in 8th grade, and my GPA is at 3.5. Yes.
Look at this. They said, come walk this out, y'all. Hey.
Yes. So my goal is try to get 4.0.
Yeah.
I always been an A and B student, but it'll always be like 1B and straight A's. So I'm trying to get all A's. It's always just be that 1B. So that's my goal for my end of the year. So yes.
I mean, this is just something else. That's good. I'm gonna tell you my grade for these.
I have a 3.4, and my
look at y'all,
best
all y'all in the
subject-
same range.
My best subject right now is English 3, and my worst is math, unlike my sisters.
But look at the sisterhood. The sisterhood gonna help you where you weak.
Call Saniah. Can you help me with this problem? Can I borrow your calculator?
I'll be on the phone all night. I didn't get it. What did you say?
Yeah.
Well, she's actually in a higher math than me, so.
Sorry.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What about you, India?
I also have a 3.4 grade average. My highest subject is history. I do like learning a lot about history. My lowest subject is math. But history, no matter what it is, it's my strongest suit.
Well, when you bring up history, good. And as you all know, at the age you are, I'm sure you're hearing a lot that's going on in the world today, where we are, and where our history is trying to be taken away.
Yes.
The knowledge of our history is trying to be taken away. But keep doing what you're doing because you're educating yourselves. And I always say this: you can't take away what's already ours. Okay? We are Black history.
Yes.
We live Black history every single day. And with the fact that you are a history buff, keep doing it. Keep educating. It takes groups like you to make sure that even your younger siblings to know who they are, to continue to educate them on our history because you can't take it away. You cannot take away what's already mine, right? Don't you think so? How you feel about that? She said, are you a history buff? No. But
I like history.
it's okay. But have you ever visited, Tabitha, have you taken them yet to Montgomery, Alabama?
Yes.
Oh, y'all have already? Excuse me. Y'all been to the Black Museum?
Yes,
Excuse me. That's my hometown, okay? So you loved it, but you see what I'm saying, the history that's there.
Our roots.
I mean, it is, what is it?
Our roots.
There you go. I love that. Come on, I mean, this is what we're trying to do to educate our young people. I want to ask you all something. But when I ask you, I want each one of you to finish up the sentence, okay?
Okay.
And I just want it to come from you because I wrote these down last night. I said I want to see where they are when I go this way. I want to know because this is going to say just how you believe. If you could do anything in this world today, what would you say this world needs more of?
It needs more of a positive outlook on younger people. Like, we always have a stereotype, we always have attitudes, we always go out our way to go the opposite direction what our parents tell us, but most parents and most people just don't take the time out to have a heart-to-heart talk or a better understanding about how their child is feeling, how their teenager is feeling, when that's really what us teenagers need. And also, not what did they say religion, but like having a relationship with the Lord, because if I didn't have the relationship I have with him now, I wouldn't be where I am at right now. I would be a lost person. Like, even though I don't have the best relationship with the Lord, my relationship with him has brought me further than I would have ever brought myself without getting any help or talking to anybody. And also finding outlets of how to express yourself, like poetry, journaling, going and seeing therapists, being a Red Diamond, stepping is an outlet, dancing is an outlet, being on social movement and praising is an outlet. If you don't have outlets, if you don't have the right support system, and if you don't have somebody to talk to like the Lord, or you don't have something to read on your own, it's just like,
it just bobbles up and just you're there.
Yes,
what about you?
I feel like our community needs structure. I feel like the people today, like the teens in our age group, they're ashamed. They're ashamed to pray. They're ashamed to, ask the Lord for help. They're ashamed that, just because their other friend might not feel like, okay, well, I ain't got to pray to God. They feel like, okay, well, I don't either because, they might look at me some type of way. But I feel like, it's okay. Like, it's okay that you're not doing what your friend do. It's okay to ask the Lord for help because when you ain't got nobody else, that's who you going to have.
You got him no matter what.
Yes.
I would say more bonding, like, without violence. Like, our group, we don't really have things to do in Pensacola. So I feel like our city should bring the younger people together so we won't fight against each other. We can bring each other up as one, as a whole.
Okay.
And then kind of going off what Serenity said, I believe that you should definitely stay true to yourself. And we have to realize that we're the older ones. We're coming up, and we have to set examples for the younger ones because they're also the future. And yeah.
Oh my gosh, she said they're the older ones. That's so cute. Yeah, you so old, girl.
But we're getting there.
I hear you,
young ladies.
I hear you. I believe.
What type of topic you want me to touch on?
No. How would you finish that? I believe
that affirmations and higher self-confidence can help you be somebody better, like not wearing your feelings on your sleeve, projecting that you are beautiful, you are handsome, you are smart, you are intelligent, you are this, you will be a future doctor, I will be a future pastor, I will be a future firefighter, a law officer, a law enforcer, a judge. If you believe yourself and you speak life into yourself, then you will be more than what you can ever think of yourself.
Absolutely. I believe
that if not me, then who? So
come on, girl.
If I don't do it, who gonna do it? If I don't do it, how would my younger siblings and brothers and sisters know what to do if I don't if I don't start that legacy for them to know that you can do this and this is possible in a little bit of Pensacola.
Positive roadmap left for you.
I believe that if you put your mind to it, you would do it. You have to be confident. You can do anything in this world. You just have to stay disciplined and keep on going. You might have your ups and lows, but you have to keep on going.
I believe that you have to love yourself before you can love anybody else. It all starts with your confidence, your self-esteem. It all starts with you and you within.
Absolutely. These young ladies are talking really stuff. Come on. If I don't love me, how can I love you? We're going to talk more with these young ladies when we come back because I wish this could be 2 hours. Right here today, Sunshine's Corner.
Welcome to Little John's Big and Tall, where tall men and big men go for style, fit, and comfort. We offer a wide variety of styles and unique brands that service all sizes from large to 14X, as well as tall sizes from large tall to 6X tall. Our knowledgeable staff are here to make sure you have a stress-free experience and answer any of your questions. Little John's has been named Best of Pensacola and Best of the Bay for 4 years in a row. Visit Little John's at 5700 North Davis or visit us online at littlejohnsbigandtall.com.
I'm Gabe Alamont, and I approve this message.
Change is happening in Washington, D.C., but the politicians don't understand that prices are still too high. Gay Valamont gets it. She has a plan to reduce home insurance rates by 25% and to cap insulin costs at $35 for everyone. Jimmy Petronas, all he talks about is his life and business in Panama City. Not one idea to reduce costs for our families. Jimmy Petronas, we just can't afford him in Congress.
Empire Truck Sales, located at 2255 West Detroit Boulevard in Pensacola, is your Freightliner, Western Star, Detroit Diesel, and Cummins dealer for Northwest Florida. Open 7 days a week, Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 10 p.m., Saturdays and Sundays, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., providing sales, service, and parts. Empire Truck Sales is also your Oasis dealer for Freightliner custom chassis RV and motorhome repairs. Running I-10 will get you in.
Well, I think it's all about local, and I'm a big believer in local. So I think anytime you can carry a message out locally, it's important. And I think it's anytime the person that delivers the service can also deliver the message, which is unusual. You have the people that actually deliver the project doing the talking, and I think that's a huge difference, and really makes a huge value difference for the consumer. So I'm really just so grateful that we have this local opportunity with Blab TV. My name is Quint Studer, and I am Blab TV.
And welcome back to the hottest spot in town. This is Sunshine's Corner. I tell you, I've enjoyed this conversation today. I don't know about you, but the fact that they are sharing things that I think that we need to know so we can understand our youth. With you all being so busy, have you enjoyed this spring break?
Yes.
Didn't have to get up early in the morning.
We went to the
then
beach
the time
yesterday.
changed and it's dark on the outside. No, it's not dark on the outside now, right? That's right, but then it's lighter in the afternoon. So with this all coming up, I know you all do a lot. What's on the agenda for you guys? What's coming up?
So this upcoming weekend, we'll be in Mobile, Alabama at the Mitchell Center at the Battle of the Bay for the Mobile Cap League, and we'll be competing in their step show.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Go, girl.
We have our 10-year anniversary coming up for Pensacola Red Diamonds very soon. Sadly, I won't be there because I will be graduating, but we'll be bonding, having fun, dancing, just enjoying the organization and how long it's been thriving and being successful.
Unbelievable.
Yes. And then on March 29th, we have our HBCU College Prep Workshop. So that will be at Zion Hope, and we will be, there'll be a lot of mentorship, a lot of workshops with different teams, different people, and we'll just be able to come together and start planning those steps for after high school.
Now, when this going to be able to win?
This is going to be March 29th.
March 29th?
Yes.
Make sure you get that flyer to me. Okay, so that we can at least put it up on the screen and put it on social media that everybody will know what you all doing, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And we also just had a big show, G-Code, to start off spring break. Yes.
That was fun. I heard about the G-Code downtown. I heard about it.
Yes. We had a great time. How's y'all experience?
I had fun. It was big.
So
it was big.
Look at that big mouth. She said, I
it was a bittersweet moment because my last G-Code, so it was really fun. It was fun.
You know what I just want to say to you guys? You all, in this hour, we've jumped from A to B to C to D. But the fact of it is, I wanted to do that to see just where your heads are. And you got your head on straight, as they say. Is that the right way y'all say it now? Got it on straight?
Yes, that's what they say. That's what they say.
Because y'all change up on us. That you have to keep up with that.
Yeah.
Just like when you text and you go, A, B, C, D. I said, what are they saying? Then this thing hits me something else. But the fact of it is that you're doing so well. And I want to commend you on having your thought process, you having your belief in you, having your plans in a positive way for what you're doing. You are being the young ladies that you are. And I mean, with as pretty as you guys are, I was just sure you're going to say, oh, that. Boy, they be after me all the time. She said, oh, no, get that out the way. I don't want that. But I think that's good because sometimes that is a distraction for some young girl, especially in high school, And I think that's also as a belief that they think this is going to really, really complete me. When it's not. It's only a distraction. It's only a distraction. I just want to say, keep up the good work. Keep stumping. Keep doing what you're doing. And India, I thought you were gonna be, honey. I thought you were gonna be the real quiet one.
Told you.
I had you. You said it. You said, "Wait till she warm up." Said, "No more of that."
Yes.
But the fact, and I love the fact that you guys are even going out with the HBCUs. Come on now.
Yes.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Y'all gonna be talking about Alabama State University? I heard somebody talk about Tuskegee. At the HBCU thing, you're gonna have that Zion Hope. I gotta tell Pastor Mason he need to get somebody down there from Alabama State so he can talk. You know, like talk about that. You know, I wonder why I'm talking about Alabama State so much.
We went there.
But the fact that with this, girls, you all are doing well. Continue to do what you're doing. If you had to leave a final thought, we only got a few minutes left. What is it that you are, and I take this maybe 30 seconds each. What in the world is it right now that you are most grateful for?
My relationship with God.
Come on, Jesus.
If I wasn't reading my Bible and praying, I just wouldn't have the confidence I have today. I wouldn't be able to bring myself to be around the people I am around today, be a part of the organizations I am a part of, keep my grades up, be able to be a strong person that my sisters can look up to as a role model. I wouldn't be who I am today without my relationship with God.
Amen.
Yes,
what are you grateful for?
I would definitely say my relationship with God, and also, like I keep saying, my sisterhood, because they're my everything.
Oh, how beautiful to have that love.
Oh my God, stop.
Oh, we're about to cry. I didn't bring my Kleenex. I know, but that's beautiful. The sisterhood, I love that, because you see, even as adults, we need a sisterhood. We need somebody that we can talk to. And the fact that you all are branding this now, I commend you all. What are you most grateful for?
I'll say my family, first God, that's number one. And my great support friend group. They always lift me up. They always be there for me. We pray together, we make prayer boards, and just help each other with colleges, and just keep on elevating. Just keep on elevating each other.
Excellent.
Definitely my relationship with God as well, and I love the fact that I have all the support and these older role models that I can look up to and that are leading me in the right path to go where I need to go whenever I get there.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
You what, 17?
16.
You're so old, girl. No, and you know what else I'm so pleased with here? Now, this is also with your upbringing and who you surround yourself with.
Yes.
Because I can hear this old cliche that my mother used to say. That she said, "Baby, be careful, because birds of a feather, they're gonna flock together."
Yes.
Be careful who you in a circle with,
For sure.
because that circle that you're with is going to influence you. If you're not the stronger link, that will have you go the wrong way.
Exactly.
But if you are the strongest link in the chain, then you're going to pull them in the positive way. But if you see it veering the wrong way, that's a great thing that you know how to step out of that, because that's not going in the way you should go. Flock together with people who are doing the same thing, so you can be more for what you want to be that God has planned for you.
Yes.
I want to say to you guys, keep doing what you're doing. I'm so proud to hear that you've already got your college bound, you got your stuff already ready. And these 3.456 grade point averages, I mean, everybody, come on, you all deserve that, because that is great. That GPA is going to take you a long way. And I can see how you all roll off each other. You play off of each other, and that's a good thing. Ladies and gentlemen, what we're saying today is why I wanted to talk with the younger people today, because you see, you hear me say this often, that these young ladies are our future. Don't put me in a nursing home. No, these young ladies are our future. And with the fact that you have your heads on straight, I tell you, you're about to make the most important decision that's in your life. When you step out of high school, that's one of the most major decisions that's going to start off into your adult life. And I can see now that you've already got that map already there, that you can make those great decisions. Keep studying, keep those grades high, keep stepping. Yes. Did I say it right?
Yes.
There you go. Go out this weekend, because they're going to be in Mobile at the Battle of the Bands, and they are in competition. So if you're around Mobile, Alabama, go on over there and support these young ladies. And Tabitha, I know she'll keep me up on what you all are doing, so that we can make sure that the community is aware that you all are doing positive things in the community. Continue to do that.
Yes,
Yes,
You
ma'am.
promise?
Yes,
Promise?
I promise.
Okay, pinky promise. I got the deal there, guys. So that's the strong one there, right?
Yes.
The pinky promise.
Yes.
Well, look, I think that what most about, I didn't hear any of these girls go into this lane to say they want everything quick, quick, quick. Life is not a Burger King drive, it's a process.
Yes.
And I did not hear anybody say anything about how I want this quick. I want to get this. This is quick. No, doesn't work that way.
Gotta give it to you when you're ready.
Who?
You gotta give it to you when you're ready.
Oh, and that just touches my heart that they know who he is. Because I tell you, if you don't have him, you are totally lost. And the fact that also says something about your rearing at home.
Yes.
It starts at home.
I was just telling Saniah the other day, I'm so thankful that my parents and my grandmother and my aunties, they kept me shielded when I was younger, so that way when I did grow up, I was like, okay, now I see why they wanted me to stay away from these type of people. Now I see why they told me everybody not your friend. Back then, I was like, they didn't know what they was talking about, but now, Lord Jesus, thank you.
Yes, I realize.
She said, Lord Jesus, thank you, amen. Well, listen at this, girls. I tell you, our time is just about up, but I want to say thank you guys for doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
Lord Jesus, I thank you that they got their heads on right. Lord Jesus, I thank you. But look, I want to say to them, and for all the high schools that you're participating, that you go to school at West Florida and Pine Forest, keep going, keep doing what you do. Make us all proud.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. And ladies and gentlemen, I want you to do the same thing. When you hear things that young people are doing in the community, go out and support. Please be that supporting system for them so that they will know that what they're doing, that we're proud that they're doing what they're doing, the choices that they have made, that we're proud of them, that they're doing it. So please do that. Now, we'll be back tomorrow with another show. Oh, God, that I've got something that's going to blow your mind again. But I got to leave you as I do every day. Never, ever, ever lose your focus, my dear friends. Always remember to keep God first in whatever you do. If you handle your situation like that, I'll guarantee you this, you will be a total success until 9 o'clock in the a.m. Know that I do love you with a perfect kind of love. Keep shining while I'm gone. Have a great day.
Sunshine's Corner, being brought to you by Quint and Richie Studer.